Welcome to Kick Legend. Today I'm going to show you a SAVATE combo. So I'm here at Dollar Martial Arts with Sifu Jay and Sea King Nick, and we have an upcoming SAVATE seminar with Salam Asli. I highly recommend you come check it out. I think it's very important to support people who are hosting these kinds of events. Salam's very experienced, brought a lot of content and high-level instruction to the US and all over the world, and we're very fortunate to have people like Jay who own a school and are willing to put down the financial risk and time to bring them out, and I think we should support it if we can. Otherwise, it becomes a resource that can't come around as much anymore. Please check it out. You'll find the link in the video description as well as on my Facebook feed. In the meantime, I'm going to allow Jay and Nick here to give you a training progression for a very SAVATE-like combination, and I'll just let them take it away.
Yes, sir. And before we even get started, I just want to let everyone know how we really appreciate what Roy is really doing for the martial arts community, the way he is exposing all of his fans, all of his viewers to different schools and different ways of seeing the martial arts and the beauty of the martial arts, hopefully helping them realize that martial arts is something for everybody, and there is something for everybody. And so we're happy to do this, and as many as he would like and the viewers would like. So just happy to do it. Thank you, Roy. I hope you guys enjoy this one. What we're going to show you today, Nick and I, who's also a silver glove in French boxing, is a progression. We're going to break it up into 3 pieces. One's going to be an attack, all right, and a defense, and then we'll just go from there, and we'll explain it to you as we go. All right, so first thing we'll do is we always respect our partner before we proceed. So this is our basic respect in French boxing. We'll go on guard. I'm gonna initiate. All right, and I'll let you. I'll explain what it is, the movements afterward. All right. So that was the first part. That was progression piece number 1. I attacked. I went forward. I initiated with Nick here with what's called a revers lateral. Okay, which is just a crescent kick lateral. Because I could have gone what's called frontal, where we point the toes. We went lateral on that one, which is a longer kick, longer range kick. And right from there, without touching, I went into a side kick. Okay, and it was midsection side kick, chasse médian. He countered by scooping, which drops my foot down and kicking that exposed leg. All right, so, but of course, he countered me. There's a counter to the counter. So here's the next part, okay? So I proceed. 1, 2. From here, I can just escape. Now, this is why it's so important for us as instructors, at least this is how I feel at DMA, is when we teach these sorts of things, even when we teach the basics, going into a chasse, a side kick, being able to understand how to recover. So what we would do with our new students is, if I were to just practice my side kick, understanding that that's not the end of it. After I deliver it, understanding how to recover. Whether it's something more JKD-like, if we were talking about, let's say, the pendulum or slide and step, or if you were doing more traditional French boxing, lifting the knee up so that the leg is not exposed to a counter, just like what Nick just did. So after I deliver the kick, I might bring it up so I can recover. So that could be another option for you. I'm going to show you one option where I had good form, but I still landed forward. Maybe I had the intent in my mind to continue a combination. But Nick didn't like that idea so much, so he attempted a counter. So I had to escape. And that's the second part of the progression that we showed. I'll show it to you one more time. All right, so from here, stepping forward, lateral, chasse. But because I had balance, when he counters me this way, I simply do what's called a partial escape with one leg. All right, part 3. Okay, you didn't see that one coming, did you? So that was entirely, more. So what we did there was, because I had the balance in the proper form, that let's say theoretically I've been training for a long time, to get into the level where if he counters me, I'm able to not only escape, but lift the leg into a counter defensive movement and combination. So I'll show it to you one more time. So from here.
So I want to thank Jay and Nick for demonstrating that combination. Again, please come check out their seminar that they're hosting for Salam Asli if you want to pick up some of this art. We're at the end of the video, so I'll just kind of run my mouth for a second for those who are interested. My opinion, a lot of SAVATE kickboxing marries well with the JKD very naturally. You know, as Jay mentioned it just by the by, right? Love Muay Thai, think it's great, but I think the SAVATE brings us that appreciation of range and transition and getting out of the way rather than exchanging, right? Which not everyone in Muay Thai does, but can be deemed a virtue, right? Whereas in SAVATE, I would say it's generally just outright frowned upon as not good technique and non-ideal. And so I think for those of you interested in kind of more reality-based self-defense or anything combative that also involves kicking, I think the SAVATE marries very well. And you know, it has the shoe on also. So again, if you want to talk about upping your realism, it's a very natural art to pursue, and I highly recommend you come check it out. Jay and Nick are experts in it, and yeah, hope you enjoyed the episode. In the meantime, keep tuned out, elevate your striking.